Free! Free at last! Revenge, Tugmug. We must avenge ourselves on the demon priest, Mamra.
Then we will plunder this planet, Red-Eye, crush its people, use it as our plaything.
Third Earth will live in terror of the lunatics. Wait a minute, Amok. Who freed us and why?
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is 5x5 and I'm Simo. If you haven't already, smash that like and sub button. Now grab your fave bevy, a seat, and let's get into it. I'm back to talk to you about the Luna and Amok action figure pack from Super7. This is the packaging from the front. It's great looking packaging. I really like the style of the packaging, but personally, because I am a creative, I'm not a big fan of the illustration style, the art style being used here. It's not bad, but it just doesn't feel like a good fit for this IP. I would have preferred an art style that was, I guess, I don't know, just more animated in style rather than painted. I just don't think it suits the IP very well. That's a personal choice. You might love this. From the back, go ahead and pause if you want to read that bio. From the side, and the other side. Now let's see what's in the box. We have an Amok alternate head. Love the detail. The sculpt looks amazing. Another alternate head. He's looking very happy or tired or sleepy. Not really sure. Looks great though. Alternate hands because he needs to punch stuff or walk on his knuckles. Another alternate hand, grabby hand. Look at the detail in that. The sort of boxy digit style is really like very close to the animation. It's really cool. And a cupped hand in case you maybe wanted to hold something in the hand. Another hand. Now we've got an alternate head for Luna. She's looking very pleased with herself. The sculpt is amazing. I love I love everything about this. Like, that attention to detail is amazing. I can tell already it's going to be really heavy because it's all solid hair, but it looks great. Now we have Luna alternate hands. These things are tiny. Make sure to be very careful with them because you will easily lose them, especially if you have a fluffy area rug like I do. More grabby hands. Well, this is a holding hand. And a pointy hand. Here's Luna herself. She does come with that horse rider stick. I don't remember what those are called right now. I have mine stuck in her hand using sticky tack. It is a nightmare to keep in her hand. Mine, at least, just doesn't want to grip onto it very easily, so I had to use sticky tack. But she looks amazing. And it is a really cool accessory. It's definitely iconic. And Amok. Wow, this guy's so big. I love the detail. Look at that. His big hands. I love how they did the painted lines for the skin discolorations or the skin pigmentation, so you get like pink body going into baby blue fists. And up the legs, the same thing. The leather detailing. And of course his normal head, neutral head. He's really heavy. He's a very thick figure, so he's a little bit hard to pose unless you're using all of his limbs. Let's take a closer look at Luna. We'll put her sort of in a T pose or a Vesuvius pose. I think that's kind of more helpful when it comes to articulation. Her arms swivel at the shoulder. Her tiny hands swivel. She, of course, articulates at the hips as well. Same as in the shoulders. Head turns side to side, tilts as well. Doesn't get very far at all because of all that hair, of course. And she doesn't have ankle joints, but she does swivel at the top of the boot, so even though that's not a very natural thing, it is what it is. Let's face it, she's going to be sitting the whole time anyway, so she doesn't really need to be super articulated. And now for Amok. God, this guy's big. So his head tilts like how you expect. It goes in every direction. It's like, what do you call that? It's tilt swivel. So you get a nice sort of up and down and around sort of 360 angle. He also does a T pose or Vesuvius pose. Tilts at the bicep and at the shoulder and at the elbow. Or swivels at the bicep, tilts at the elbow and the shoulder. Also at the wrist, swivel and tilt, hinge, whatever. I guess that's the word I'm looking for, hinge, not. He swivels at the waist, and he also does it at the hips, just like everybody else. He doesn't get a totally full range of motion because of his bulk. It's kind of to be expected, but for me, when I look at articulation, I always judge it in the context of what the character is expected to do and would normally be associated with doing, sort of as an iconic representation of them. Like if the character is a big bulky character and not supposed to be super flexible, I don't expect their articulation to allow them to be super posable and super flexible. Wouldn't make sense if he could put his ankles around his ears. Tilt, swivel, hinges at the tail, all 360 degrees, although it looks better in some angles than others, so you'll want to be careful of that. He bends at the knees, the ankles. And for some size comparisons, here's them with the Lunatics and against the Kittens and against Lino. Here's a 360 degree view of the two of them together, posed. I noticed from his bulk that his belt line is in contact with the top of his thigh when he's posed in most poses. So over time, it's putting an indent in the top of his thigh. You'll probably have the same problem. Kind of does bother me, I'm not gonna lie, but you'll never really know because he's always gonna be in some sort of like hunched over pose like that anyway. So I don't think it's really gonna affect anybody's enjoyment of the figure. But if you can't handle any sort of damage at all to the figure, you might actually be super upset about it. Your mileage is going to vary whether or not that's something that bothers you. What do I think of these guys? I think they're amazing. Luna and Amok don't disappoint. They just look like they're ripped right out of their cartoon. Highly recommend if you're a ThunderCats fan. I don't think you can skip these guys. Anyhow, that's what I think. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments. That's a wrap for now. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Stay safe and look out for each other.